Hello guys and happy Halloween! Let's get right to it with this annual survival game. So what do I see? Obviously I see the check, which forces the king to move, after which we can promote for checkmate. Now for our second puzzle, it is a traditional checkmate in the corner. Back rank, winning all the pieces, followed by another back rank checkmate. Oh, not even the knight is gonna interpose anymore. Another diagonal mate with the bishop. So yeah, these puzzles, as you can see at the beginning, they are very, very, very easy, but they will become harder. For this one, however, it's still easy with a three-way fork for checkmate, followed by something that I can't immediately see. Being black to move, I would say take, because otherwise it's checkmate. Is that the only thing we have? We could go for the promotion, but then that still is checkmate, so we are forced to do this. After which well, I mean, I would push pawn, because then they can't interrupt in time anymore. They could do some things over here, but they would be too late. Like so, and then this for game. Okay. Again, black to move. We could take, but do we have something better? Yes, we do. Undercover from our knight over here, we have the queen that can slide in for checkmate. White to move this time. We have the bishop check over here, and combined with our rook, that will be checkmate again. Followed by our knight giving cover for our queen. I don't think they can contest that, so that will be the right option once more. Here we have a king on the side of the board, a pawn that is providing shelter for our queen, which I think also will be the solution. Yes, there we go. That's 11 down. I feel like they've become easier compared to last year. Last year they were harder, I remember. However, this one is somewhat juicy. Though, is it? Let's see. Pawn over here. Oh, over here. Forces the king back. If we take, they take back, so that's not gonna be it. But once they have moved back, we can move our knight over here, giving the check. The bishop is pinned, so it can't move, meaning that the king has to move over, and then the rook can slide over for checkmate, like so. Then we have a traditional rook queen checkmate combo. And here we have, let's see, rook has this covered, pawn has that covered, pawn is not protected, but our queen can slide over, delivering the check, mate, and protecting her protector. There we go. Also, I apologize if I do sound slight sore-throated. Um, yeah, I've been down with an illness. Well, down sick, down ill. I don't know how to say it in English. Which also is why this week's upload is late. Like, I'm already straining my voice for this, but yeah. Anyway, let's continue. So yeah, this rook protects this square, meaning that we can actually move this pawn forward. Even without rook, that would still be viable, and they obviously can't move back due to our queen. Here we can take the pawn. They take with their king, we take their rook, but they will win the pawn race, I think. So that's not going to be the solution. Instead, I think we push the pawn, because if they do end up taking at that point, we can always take. But in the meantime, we have that pawn covered. Is that the solution though? I am not sure. Because if take, 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 then they get move 1, 2, like so, like so, so. They promote, not a check. We promote. It is check. So I think that's actually the puzzle, because then they have to move their king. We take the queen. Yeah, I think that's the puzzle. So we take the pawn. We take the rook. We push the pawn. We push the pawn. We push the pawn. And there we go. What do I see here? Well, queen over there would be ideal were it not for this annoying rook over here. We can't take the rook because then queen takes back for checkmate unless we interpose, but then she simply takes our queen, meaning that it would still be checkmate. So instead we have to look for something different. What other options do we have? Well, we can move our queen over here under cover from our knight for the immediate checkmate. Well, mate in 2. Mate in 3, okay, but I did see it. Over here, what do we have? Well, we have a queen that is threatening our rook over there, but we also have. Why is this relevant? Probably for this and that, but, but, also known as a posterior. Um, Curious. We could move our knight over here so that if they take, we can interpose with the knight under cover from the bishop, meaning that they can no longer deliver the annoying checks over here. However, we actually can't do that because this bishop currently is pinned to us by said rook. So the only option that I currently see would be one of these 3 checks. If we were to go for this one, then the knight would be able to take back the bishop. But I don't think that's the option. What is the option, however, could be to retrieve the knight, the rook rather, next to our king, which would block any attempt from their queen, unless they use their queen in combination with this rook, which would still be annoying. So instead, I am simply going to attempt something, and that something is gonna be... what is it gonna be? I don't know this. Okay. If you know the answer, leave it down in the comments, you know the drill. Next puzzle. As you can see, they are actually becoming harder and harder. I think push the pawn. I recognize a pattern in here, but what is the pattern again? Push, no, not push the pawn, because push the pawn meets that pawn. That pawn meets nothing. However, oh, right, so if I'm not mistaken, the pattern exists out of removing the knight, opening up the rook. But how are we going to do that? Because let's say we take the pawn. King is forced to take. Once the king is over there, we could slide over the other rook, forcing the king over to here, after which we can probably do something. Okay, so this is locked, that's locked. That's locked. These are all locked, meaning that we have to somehow give a check whilst also defending this pawn. We can easily give a check with the rook over there, meaning that they will take. Then this pawn can slide over, giving the check under cover from the knight for checkmate. There we go. See, I know there was a pattern, I just had to remember it. Now. We have into we quarter. This protects that, so basically 3 pawns. That's a back rank mate with the rook. There we go. Then take. Queen is forced because king can't move due to pawn unless king moves over there. But if king moves over there, then we have this check. So I think that's it, because if they do take, then our queen can slide over taking. So yeah. But now, is it actually this? I think it is. Yeah, they interpose. That's all according to the plan I just made up. But then if we... Oh, I mean, the bishop over here is free. But is that missing out on something better? I don't immediately see something. So I think... Let's see. Yeah, no, I think that's it. Yep. Black to move. Okay. I mean, that's unprotected knight, which always is good. Right? It's unprotected. No, it's not, because if we take... Yeah, they can't pass through their own piece, but it would lead to us losing our queen. No, it would not, because if take back, no, we can't because we're pinned, so we would lose our queen. Unless take, take. Yeah, why not? Okay. Likewise, like with the other one, tell me in the comments below what you think the solution was, because it seemed fine to me. But apparently I was missing out on something. I believe we're gonna end up at 20. I really hope to get further than that, because I don't immediately see the solution to this puzzle either. Come on, guys. We can do this. That achieves nothing. This achieves an attack on the queen, pawn takes, and that's where that attack stops. Another thing we could do would be to move our queen over here, threatening the rook under support from our bishop in case you have anything in the opposition, but that's way too slow. A threat they have would be this knight over here with the check, but our bishop, rook, queen, and other rook contest that, so that's not an issue. What the frick? For our last puzzle, probably. I doubt I'm gonna solve this one. It is a juicy one. What is the objective? They move their rook over with the idea of something. I don't even see what the idea there is. You can take the rook, but they simply take with a pawn and achieves nothing? What? Yeah, no. Take, nope. Whatever, bam. Okay, wow, miracles. Okay, I was expecting that to be game over. Right, because now we can slide our rook over for the pin on the queen. Queen will probably trade, and then we take. Yeah, okay, that's it. But well, actually, do we take? Because yeah, no, I was thinking like if we do something like this, but yeah, we take. Hallelujah! On to the next one. 21. We somehow fumbled our way through the last one. I mean, it's up to us to move. We have check over here. We have check over there. Check over here obviously is strong because that's blocked. And then the check would be given over there. They would be forced to move here or there. And at which point, no, we can't use the other knight at that point, so that's not it. This one, however, forces them to move in once again, but we don't have a follow-up there either. Are we gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna try something, and let's hope that's correct. It probably won't be, so yeah. Leave the solution in the comments. Thanks for watching to this Halloween survival special. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, leave a subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.